Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Target 15 Glutes. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat and I'm using my stability ball. If you don't have a ball, you can do most of the exercises without. You might just need an elevation of some kind and maybe something like a firm sofa cushion or even a small Pilates ball to squeeze against. So we're going to go all the way through 15 rounds of 60 seconds of work with no breaks. If you need to pause at any time, please do so just for a microsecond, catch your breath and come back to it. The beauty of interval workouts is that you can go at your own pace. I'll demonstrate the exercise and then you just go for the 60 seconds. You don't have to go as fast as me, or if you want to go faster, you can. We're going to get straight into it. There's not a designated warm-up, so if you're in a particularly cold climate, make sure you warm up extra and come back to it. The first exercise will be seated on the ball. So we're going to do a bit of a squat bounce combination. So when you're sitting on the ball, just make sure that you're in the center of the ball and your knees are aligned with your ankles. Your tummy's in, your shoulders are back, and you've got a really nice stable surface underneath you. Okay, pressing, start. And the first exercise is going to be a bounce, bounce, stand up. Ready? Go now. Bounce, bounce, then stand up. So you're bouncing twice, and then as you stand up, you're transferring your weight forward and you're holding for that split second with the weight in your heel. So I'm using my hands here to help me keep my stability and keep my ball from rolling away from me. And as I stand up, I'm holding my tummy in, I'm keeping a flat back, and I'm trying to load all the weight into the heels. So it's very much about getting up through the heels, but also squeezing your glutes as you get up. Bounce, bounce, and up. So it's a tiny little hold at the top, and then back down. And this is going quickly, it's only 18 more seconds. Bounce, bounce, and up. So you should feel the front of your thighs. Never straighten your legs fully here. 10 more seconds. Bounce, bounce, and up. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, blood is pumping, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to split your stance so that your butt cheek is on the ball. We're going to lift off, we're going to tuck twice, then we're going to come up and back down. You can put your knee on the ground, up and down if you want. So you're tucking your hip forward and you're squeezing your butt cheek up and down. So it's a tuck, tuck, and then it's like a lunge. And up to you if you prefer to be all the way on the ground with your knee. In that case, really tuck hard. Or if you want to hover, that is definitely more advanced. Tuck, tuck, up and down. You're going to feel that burn in both sides, and that's normal. So by tucking, I mean pushing your hips and all the way down to your knee to the front of the room. 10 seconds. Tuck, tuck, up and down. Again, never fully straightening the leg. 3, 2, 1. We're doing that to the other side. Exactly the same thing. Other leg in front, split your stance. Tuck, tuck, up and down. Tuck, tuck, up and down. So, really keep great posture through the upper body and tuck hard. Tucking is initiated by squeezing your glute. You're squeezing your glute into a fist and pushing those hips forward. Then as you push off into that lunge, I want the weight in the heel of this leg that's in front and push off hard. Squeeze this side as you push off. Tuck, tuck, up and down. Remember your options. You can either hover the knee or you can keep it on the ground. 16 seconds. Tuck, tuck. Straight up and down. Not leaning forward here. 10 seconds. Going back to the other leg next. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, this one's a little bit more tricky. We're going to put our toe on the ball and hold it in place. Then we're going to squeeze into the ball twice, lift up and back down. Squeeze into the ball with your shin, then lift up and down. Now, I'm keeping my fingertips on the ground. And then as I push off, I'm putting all the weight into the heel of this front leg. If you cannot do this because of flexibility issues, either get some yoga blocks or maybe get a chair, turn the seat towards you and just come up higher, okay? up and down. Otherwise, you can just do these squeezes and maybe just a tiny push up and down. Try to keep your spine nice and flat. 14 seconds. I know it's tough. 10 seconds, and then we're switching sides. 9, 8, 7, 6. Heart rate is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing. Set it up. It's okay to take a few seconds to set this up, okay? Other leg in front. Push, push, up and down. Press, press, up and down. So you're pressing your foot into the ball and you're maintaining that push as you lift up. So both sides are engaged, up and down. Press, press, up and down. Try to make sure your knee and your ankle are aligned here. Don't be forward like this so that the knee is in front of the toes. Make sure you're coming up straight. And the best way to do that is to push the heel into the mat. And if you lose your ball, bring it back in, readjust, and go again. It's okay. To lose the ball is absolutely normal with these exercises. We're going to lie down on our back next. I'm going to put the ball against the wall. 3, 2, 1, just for some extra support. You don't have to. Mine's blown up a bit high. Put your feet up on the wall, on the ball. Bridge up. I want your foot down, tuck up, then other side, tuck up, then center and up. So it's one side, push it, other side, push it, center, push it. Down, push. You can be up on your toe or you can be flat-footed. Center, push. Front, push. You're pushing your hips up to the ceiling and push. Now I added an extra push in the center. That was a mistake, but if you did it, then good for you. Push. Make sure your hips are high here and you're really straightening out from your knee all the way down to your hips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up on the ball. 1, lift up high, stay up on the ball, out and in, out and in. So this is tough, but it is easier if you're pushing up against a wall like me. It's still very unstable, so you're using your core. And imagine you've got something in between your legs, like another little Pilates ball, you're trying to squish. So you've got your glutes high, squeezing those, but you've also got a bit of inner thigh engagement, and you're pushing your heels into the ball, which means you've got some hamstring work as well. Aren't you lucky? Multitasking. Push your knees together, really squeezing up high. 18 seconds is all it is. Then we're off this again. Keep breathing. We're going to lie with our tummy on the ball next and do some leg raises. 6, 5, 4, 3. Heart rate is high. 2 and 1. Come down safely. Move that. Get your ball and put it underneath your hips and roll out. You want to be able to lift your legs off, and all we're doing is up for 2, in and out. Down, up for 2, in and out. Down straight for 2, bend, touch your toes. Down, up for 2, in and out. Nice and simple, in and out. So I want you to squeeze those glutes to lift the legs. Down, up for 2, in and out. Come on, you need to squeeze high. Hold your tummies in, keep your shoulders relaxed, maybe look in front of you. Try not to crane your neck to look at me. Just 10 seconds. Then we're switching it up again. For 2, in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going up. Cross, 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 down, up. Cross, 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 down, up. You need to make fists out of those glutes. Cross, 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 tap up. As high as you can. Tap up. 40 seconds. Keep breathing. Oxygen will help you get rid of that lactic acid. Down, up. Just another 30 seconds. Down, up. Cross, cross. Big scissors. Down, up. Raise it higher. I know it's burning. It's meant to be. Cross, cross, down, up. Next, we're going on all fours, and we're going to wedge the ball in between our butt and our foot. Yes, it may be awkward, and yes, it may roll out, but try it. It's a really good way of using the ball. 3, 2, 1. Okay, may be hard to do. Try to. Wedge it in your butt and your foot. So the foot is in the center of the ball, then it's up and down. All fours, trying to keep your tummy in, trying to keep your hips down to the floor like headlights, and you're rolling that ball. You need to clamp that in so hard here with that heel. If you're not clamping it in, you're gonna lose it. So it's pushing against both butt cheeks, and you're just barely lifting that heel, that knee off the ground. Push out of your shoulders. Don't allow yourself to slouch here. Tummies are in, and lean forward slightly maybe. That may help you, having a bit more of an angle. Just another 10 seconds of this, and we're going to change sides. 7, 6. Oh, squeeze in. Are you feeling your hamstrings too? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stay same position, but the heel changes. So it's up and push in, up and down, up and down. So you're pressing it against your butt, and you're kind of pushing back with your butt as well. And if you lose it, whoops, sorry, Minnie, don't worry, because we all lose it sometimes. Up and down. Don't go too high. That's what the mistake I just made. I went up too high. It's a tiny micro motion, down and up. And perhaps it may be wise, Linda, note to self, to wear long leggings next time instead of having bare legs and letting the sweat situation get in the way of the workout. Up and down, up and down. Just improvise, do your best, and keep moving. Remember to push in with that heel. 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to go sideways next. 3, 2, 1. So I want you sideways with your hand on the side, and your foot is in the center of the ball. You can put your hand by your waist. It's in and push out. In and push out. So here, you're pushing away from the ground, keeping your neck nice and long. It's in and push out. I need you to press your foot into the ball. Hold your tummy in. It's almost like a bit of a side plank. And this side here is engaged too. In and push away. In and push away. Come on. You need to really use a lot of resistance here, isometric tension, in order to feel that muscle working. So as you come in, come right in, and then as you push away, imagine you're pushing away a heavy wall or a heavy door. 12 seconds, and then we're changing sides. You can do this. This is such a quick workout, but all of that work with the ball engages so many muscle groups. 3, 2, 1. Exactly the same thing, other side. Push your foot into that ball and out and in. The first few reps are always a bit awkward, but then once you get it and you position yourself in the right spot, I want you to focus. Focus, focus. Squeeze this glute here as well. Remember to push out of the shoulders. Don't slouch down like this. Out and push away. Out and push away. So you're pushing down into the ball and you're pushing away as if there's a heavy door that you're trying to shut with that ball. Push away and away. In and out. We're going to lie down on our tummies next, and we're going to have the ball in between our inner thighs. Okay, that's how we're going to finish this. In and out. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lie down, put the ball in between your inner thighs, or actually more your calves, and we're going to have our head looking down. We're just going to poke up and down. Push in on the ball, poke up and down. Up and down. Simple, simple. So, try to imagine that you're poking your toes up to the ceiling. I want your neck in alignment with your spine, and I want you to think about lifting your thighs up, all the way up. You can do this. This is our second last round, and I'm sure you're finishing strong with me. Remember, go at your own pace, take micro breaks, but try to do as many reps as you can to challenge you. 10 seconds. All the way up, squeezing those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next one. Straight legs. Push in for 2, lift once. Press in for 2, lift once. Straight legs. I am starting with my legs off the mat. See how far my legs are off the mat? It makes it so much tougher to lift that ball when they're already halfway up the ball, right? Don't cheat it. This is your last exercise, so you can have a rest after this. Don't stop, whatever you do. Even if you need to do this without the ball, you can do that, or just do every second one. Breathe. 18 seconds, 17, 16. Keep going, 14. Harder and harder to lift that ball. Come on, butt cheeks, you can do it. Get nice and round and firm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Child's pose. Get rid of that ball. Deep breath. And there you have it. Stability ball glutes. Target 15, targeting your glutes, but also lots of other supporting muscle groups. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.